that argument too that they had it that yeah. And now it's time for me to do with it like I do.
It's the big summer sale. Shop and save on styles made to match your summer energy. Only at K.
Hey. See? Me and her not twin, but we got all the same.
Are you sure they're not friends? The video shows the girl in a rapist grabbing the bedframe. Her wife to clean.
No hair, fluid, fibers.
Like dust. He must have vacuumed and sanitized the place. It can still smell of bleach.
It's been less than an hour. Jason's half-fed campus watched him attack his pastor in his quest.
Or it wasn't a live show.
Mom, what's on the
He
TV?
recorded it here
That's
earlier and put
Disney.
it back from somewhere else. All I needed was internet access, basic hacking skills. Olivia, cops in Cleveland just picked up Nigel Clemens. You better go pack.
Captain, I can't leave now.
Hardwick has the extradition order. Munch has the tickets. You are on the next plane out.
Good luck, guys.
So, you obviously wanted us to find that, the arrogant prick.
So arrogant he paraded her in front of the security cameras outside the building.
Your one hand on her arm. You held this blade to her back.
Gotta be miles away.
Well, unless he stashed her somewhere, okay?
I'll get patrol to start checking the buildings. You two get screen grabs from the video. Track down every student who saw it and see if anybody recognizes our victim.
I've never seen her before, but I'm pretty sure she's not a student here.
You know everybody on campus?
It's a small school, and I do my work study in the admissions office, so...
But still, you saw this going down and you didn't call the police? Guess I figured someone else would.
Even though it looked like she'd be great.
I know how to get up.
Pretty lame excuse, right?
Oh,
And what's your excuse?
I have a huge picture of this afternoon, okay? 19th century English lit.
We need your help now.
Whatever.
Anything about him?
She's wearing a mask.
I was talking about the detective.
Yeah, sure, I've seen it before.
Where? Around campus. A couple guys out. Any idea what it means? I was stupid enough to ask once. Asked when someone pissed off like it was some kind of ancient Chinese secret. Can't let someone do something like this.
It wasn't necessarily a student. Hacker didn't use any of the terminals on the university's intranet. He broke into their system from the outside.
Any way to trace it?
I tried, but he's a pro. Made himself a system administrator and set it up so the IP address scrambled it over the feed stopped. Real black hat stuff.
Anyone see it off campus?
Only if they were accessing the university's Wi-Fi.
Well, that's why we didn't get the 911 calls from off campus.
So our rapist wanted to make sure his crime was always seen at the university. Why?
To create a spectacle. He's raping her to get attention.
Okay, is there any way to narrow down this intended audience?
He might be doing it to impress his friends, or scare an old girlfriend, or just to create mass terror because he has a bone to pick with someone. Doc, can you tell us what the tattoo means? I think they were going for try or die.
Going for?
Actually, it reads pie or die. Tattoo artist was having some fun.
Or flung Chinese spelling. The kid I talked to says he's seen it on 1 Street.
Well, it's not in the gang database. I ran a bad search on a specific image, hit the jackpot. There was one match with that tattoo. Carl Cooper, age 22, junior at Westmore University until he was expelled last year. For what? They didn't say. But he got collared the next day for sexual abuse 3. He lives a couple of blocks from Westmore University. Carl Cooper! Got a second? Carl, where are you going? Back to school? I didn't do anything. Since apartment. After I walked back. There's nothing in my apartment.
Could maybe one of these?
It's Adderall. I have a prescription.
Yeah, I bet you do. Easy, right? You just text some shrink, you tell them you have ADD, and they write you out a script, no questions asked.
It's legit. I couldn't concentrate enough to study.
What's your excuse for sexual assault?
Total misunderstanding. I kissed a chick at a spring fling.
You kissed her? She said that you jammed your hands down her pants.
Dude, she wanted that and more. Until her boyfriend found out I was macking her and the bitch cried foul.
University booted you out of there, huh? It's payback time? Am I close?
What are you talking about?
Carl? Where is she?
More like, who is she?
Wasn't enough just to rape her. Did you broadcast it to all your friends?
You're crazy. I was in a fraternity. This tattoo was part of the initiation.
Oh, listen to
Just
his
try or
nasty
die.
baby.
Initiation club raping kids.
Dozens of guys in the frat at the same age. And I haven't been to that dump of a university since they kicked me out. I didn't rape or kidnap anyone.
I tossed Cooper's apartment in the whole building. No sign of the girl.
Well, maybe one of his Phi Delta brothers is hiding.
They all got the same tab. We need a search warrant for the frat house.
The tattoo alone isn't enough probable cause for a warrant. And your purple wearing a mask, so positive ID is impossible. Give me a name.
By the time we get that, she may be dead.
I don't make the laws, Elliot.
Can we hold him on the Adderall?
He's a legally obtained prescription and you didn't catch him in the act of selling it.
We found him packaged in baggage for sale.
Let's see if it holds up in a rating.
You think Carl's Phi Delta brothers would be any help?
Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Carl Cooper's a douche. We moved him right before the university day.
Couldn't keep his hands off the ladies.
Yeah, it got so bad we started calling it cooping a field. I mean, we got a code of conduct here.
Yeah, you conduct yourself like idiots. This place reeks of beer and bomb pits.
Well, there's no underage drinking or drugs in the house.
How about since you kicked Carl to the curb anyway?
What? Oh, you mean the Adderall? It's the new caffeine. When's the last time you pulled an all-nighter, bro?
Last night, bro.
Look, what's this all about?
This guy who writes a passage, ink on his arm.
Yeah, I can't tell who that is just from his arm.
Right. You brothers ever bring her by to meet the family?
So she was here.
Right here.
Posing with you.
Just for the photo. No one invited her to the party. She just walked in the front door.
Get a name?
Lizzie Harmon. Says she goes to Juilliard.
No son of forced entry. Could have talked his way in here if she knows.
He attacks her, drags her off, but she tries to fight him off.
Knowing full well we'd be here soon enough.
See no evil, hear no evil. Guess we know what comes next. Oh, what the hell is it?
When I was originally approached by Mountain, we had tested a handful of other DSP partners. I was never in love with any of them.
The turning point for me was when we had a client get on Mountain and crush it. We had to contact Mountain to say, hey, are these numbers real? And the answer was absolutely.
So when I think about performance television, which is how we reference Mountain, is because we're able to track the conversions that we're driving towards. That's data-driven.
Oh, nobody.
At Ace, we know not all paint is created equal. So to do it right, start with exceptional paint that's designed to last. Only Ace has this collection of premium brands, like Benjamin Moore, Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines, and Clark & Kensington. Your local Ace has premium service and quality paint that stand up to the test of time. And for a limited time, get gallons of Royal paint starting at just $19.99. And $10 off gallons of Clark & Kensington paint.
This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
I can tell when someone's lying is kind of a thing I do. Who are you? I am Felicity Price.
Both.
Tell me that you didn't kill her. Maybe that might be foolproof.
Game on, Charlie Cale.
A couple neighbors up there heard a scuffle in Lizzie's apartment 2 nights ago around 8 o'clock. No one's seen her since.
Yeah, nobody bothered calling 911.
See no evil here, no evil.
Instead, they call the media. That's all we need right now.
What do you got?
Hairs, fibers, fingerprints galore, but no blood or anything to indicate the victim was hurt in the apartment.
Or where the perp took her.
Process what I got, get back to you with the results.
Anything from the neighborhood?
I showed Lizzie's picture around to the stores, restaurants, doormen. They all know her by name, and nobody saw her getting dragged out.
Maybe the camera's caught something. There's our man in the mask. Camera from the building next door caught him going into Lizzie's place 2 nights ago before 8 o'clock.
Well, that's right before the neighbors said they heard the ruckus at her place. When did they come out?
Well, there's a problem. They never did.
Is there any way he could have gotten her out on scene?
Service stairs. Leads out to the back service entrance. And no cameras back there.
Could we put Carl Cooper under that mask?
No, we can't. He was busy getting high at home with some buds when Lizzie was snatched. Landlord confirmed it. He's not our guy.
Then we're going to have to track down every member of Phi Delta past and present who's got that ink.
They call him frat president. He's making up a list right now.
Troll just brought in Lizzie's mother.
Mrs. Harmon? I'm Captain Cragen, and this is Detective Stabler.
All this is for my Lizzie.
We're doing everything we can to find her.
When was the last time you heard from Lizzie?
2 nights ago.
Does she have a boyfriend?
No, I don't think so. She practices so much. She's studying piano at Juilliard, and
What is it, Mrs. Harmon?
there might be someone.
Okay, someone she said.
She said that she had met a boy a week ago, but she wasn't so sure that she liked him.
Did she tell you his name?
No. But she said he kept calling her. Could he have taken my little girl?
I dumped Lizzie's cell. Dozens of calls to the same
So
five
guys, I
numbers.
have made a
Unregistered
friend.
disposable cell
Her
phone.
name
So we can't trace it.
Not the calls, but to trace the numbers back to the manufacturer. The phones were shipped to a check cashing place in the Upper West Side. The store owner emailed us some surveillance pics of the people who purchased those cell phones last week.
I know him. From where? Because from university. He's one of the students I talked to.
Which one you think we
Angles. Gregory Angles.
I'll have campus security detain him.
She's back. Lizzie's online. Right there. Giant Pete Ingles. This guy watching us or something? Feed streaming live. You run a trace? I'm on it.
Campus cops say Greg Engels is a junior in computer science. Nobody's seen him since early this morning.
Well, he just flunked this class. He didn't even put up a firewall this time.
Hell's Kitchen, 4 blocks away.
This place is
I voted.
Maybe we hit the wrong button.
maybe Greg set us up.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Yeah.
What the hell is he doing?
Easy. Ingles set up the laptop and broke into the Wi-Fi network of the law firm in one of the buildings next door.
As far as you can trace it?
He cloned an IP number from one of the law firm servers onto the laptop. Didn't leave me anywhere to go.
So bitch gets up on manipulating us. Send us on a wild goose chase.
Not exactly. That brownstone is significant to him. It's where Engels and his brother lived with their foster parents.
What happened to their real ones?
They died back in 2001 when their plane to the Caribbean crashed.
Maybe Greg's brother knows where he is.
I doubt it, because nobody knows where he is. Jason Engels was abducted outside that abandoned brownstone 2 years later.
I remember that case. When cold, he was never recovered.
And then Gregory finally snapped. Here's your monkey.
I get that Angles is traumatized. Why kidnap the innocent girl?
Control. But his parents' death and his brother's abduction took it from him, and this is his twisted way of getting it back.
Ain't no couldn't get a hobby.
CSU says Greg Engels' fingerprints are all over Lizzie Harmon's apartment.
Great, now we got to find.
Have Patrol interview all of Greg Engels' friends. See if any have seen him. Check where he hangs out. Talk to each of his professors. I want to know his neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm leaving. See y'all later. Not really later. This is about I'm gonna play this. So bye.